Find the hole!
If you can't stand the heat,
He's expert in martial arts, explosives, weapons, and tactics.
I also cook.
then stay out the kitchen.
He's a cook, plain and simple. There's nothing worth a cook.
Steven
Get my
Seagal
pies out of the oven!
serves up a double portion of the chef's special.
Damn, I'm good.
Under Siege 1 and 2. First helping Wednesday at 9 on BBC Choice. It's entertainment, it's digital.
A cook? Oh my God, look at it done.
Welcome to the revolution.
What? Did you see the way he was looking at me?
Just a romantic gesture.
He's not gonna know what's hit him.
Is that your bit on the side?
What about Ben?
Don't even bother to try and make love to me tonight.
Ben's just playing hard to get.
You're not going to bother, are you?
Eddie's out of it again.
I've had one drink. You didn't flush everything, did you, Don?
Is that you, Gary?
Popular with the ladies, this bloke, isn't it?
It'll be all over me.
I'm very sorry, whoever that was.
Ready? Ready. EastEnders!
Fridays from 8 on BBC1. Staying in is the new going out.
A look at the Weatherview now on BBC1 with Philip Avery.
Hello once again. I'm going to show you the conditions for the British Isles over the next few days in just a moment. But first, let's head off towards the central Atlantic. An area of cloud has really caught my eye here. Doesn't look much from this range, but it's in fact the fifth tropical storm of the season in the North Atlantic. And this is Tropical Storm Erin, forecast to intensify up to hurricane strength within the next couple of days. And it looks as though its westward progress will take it over towards the Leeward Islands, but should stay well clear. Of course, we will keep you updated as we get the very latest information. And even ahead of Erin, there are some rather unsettled conditions, to say the least, down in the eastern corner of the USA just at the moment, around about the Gulf states, getting into the north of the panhandle of Florida, and a fair few showers to be had too across the islands of the Caribbean and those stretching into parts of Central America. Looking a little bit further north into North America itself, well, some dry weather to be had around about the Washington and New York areas, so too along the border with Canada, but elsewhere across the Midwest, maybe one or two heavy and thundery showers as well. It's also been really rather unsettled as we cross back into the western side of the Mediterranean. Down in Ibiza, well, 13 millimetres in just 12 hours, getting on for a quarter of what they would expect for the whole of the month. And you can see where it came from, some dark and threatening cloud there just drifting away towards Sardinia and Corsica, and even ahead of that, quite a line of showers there working their way up towards the shores of the Black Sea. Quite an active front produced these, a lot of thunderstorm activity along the length and breadth of that front, and it will be around over the next day or two. Following on close behind, well, another set of fronts affecting Scandinavia and eventually the heart of the continent as well. If you're one for the sun, well, really, the word is head as far south as you can. Temperatures in Athens still around about 33 degrees, although we will see a breakdown over the next few weeks, stretching from west to east across the Mediterranean as autumn takes a hold. And there's a rather disappointing amount of cloud forecast for some of the islands in the Canaries too, although the temperature's still very tempting at 28 to 30. Cloudy conditions there, cloudy too across many parts of the British Isles in the coming week. Some rain or showers to come for Scotland and Northern Ireland, quite windy too, and you'll see that in just a second. Further south, plenty of cloud here too across many parts of England and Wales, but temperatures are around about the seasonal average where we can see a little bit of sunshine. See what I mean about the winds, quite strong and then turning northerly for a time, certainly affecting the east coast through Tuesday, before settling back somewhat more comfortably towards the west and the west-northwest, but always quite a noticeable feature of the weather across Scotland. It'll start off quite wet down in the southeastern quarter of the British Isles for Monday, a sprinkling of showers too across northern and western parts of the British Isles. And then as we move on through the morning and into the afternoon, somewhat drier and finer conditions spreading in across the southeastern quarter, but at the same time those showers will merge across the northeastern area of Scotland, gradually drifting their way down the east coast, bringing some cloud and rain there. Disappointing temperatures across the north, close to the seasonal average in the south. Come Tuesday and Wednesday, well, a brief burst of northerly breezes on Tuesday, and then Wednesday another set of weak fronts. So watch out for some of those hefty showers on the east coast. By Wednesday, a weakening band of cloud coming in from the north. Bye-bye.
We're next door neighbours.
Get in, you stupid idiots!
Get too close.
Your husband was found in next door's garden half naked.
For comfort.
We've charged Ray Matthews with your husband's murder.
Nothing went on with me and Liam, right?
You don't know who she is or what she's up to. None of us do.
I can't make sense of any of it.
Don't think you can make sense of jealousy.
Please don't be angry with me, honey. Yeah, I'm your friend. On what grounds do you base that? Please don't talk to me like that.
Faye Ripley stars in Green-Eyed Monster.
What the hell are you doing here? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Next Sunday at 9 on BBC1.
If if you're tuning in now for Out of Annie's Past, we're sorry, that film will now be shown at a later date. That's because now on BBC One we've got all the best bits from last night's spectacular England-Germany game in a Match of the Day special.
Good evening. I trust you've all calmed down a bit by now. No? Well, in that case, why don't we enjoy it again? And if you were one of those unfortunates who somehow missed out last night, then get a load of this with Trevor Brooking and John Motson.